Everyone, by now you know that, at least I hope you know, that Tom Brady was exonerated in Deflategate according to the decision of U.S. District Court Judge Richard M. Berman this morning. Now, the reason why I took time before I made this video was to read the case and Judge Berman's specific wording in his decision. The reason is I'm just getting to this video. Judge Berman based his decision on 4 reasons. First of all, he said that the National Football League had not given Tom Brady notice that a form game suspension would be the punishment for what he was alleged to have done in the allegation that he was the mastermind of Deflategate and directed the New England Patriots ball boys to deflate balls for the AFC Championship game. The Patriots played at home against the Indianapolis Colts and won 45-7, which allowed them to play in Super Bowl 49 against the Seattle Seahawks, win, and become the NFL champion for the 2014 season. Now, the bottom line with that is that the NFL has to have now, if it's thinking about, and I hope it's thinking about, reform of its rules and regulations, it has to really have a suite of punishments that go with particular alleged transgressions. For example, if you are found to have deflated balls, here's a suspension, or something else here. It can't be arbitrary. So this is a wide-reaching decision. That's number one. Number two, the National Football League asked Jeffrey Pash to be involved in the investigation, but the NFL would not allow Jeff Pash, who is the NFL's executive vice president and legal counsel for legal affairs, they would not allow Jeff to be a witness. They would not allow him to be deposed. That is also out of violation of law, and so that was strike 2. Strike 3 came in that the National Football League did not give Brady a punishment or handle the case in accordance with its own precedent established by NFL Commissioner Paul Tagliabue. And finally, the league, in the handing down of the 4-game suspension against Tom Brady, did so in a way that the judge said gave the view that the commissioner's actions were essentially arbitrary and capricious, unfair and judgmental. The last word he didn't use, but the word that I'm adding to paraphrase one of his words. The bottom line is this. You can't, and this has far-reaching implications for any organization, in sports or not. You can't just make up a rule and say, well, it's my company, my rules. No, there is an overarching standard of application and enforcement rules in every corporation that is active in the United States. And that what has to be understood here. You have to respect the laws of the United States with respect to what can be done to an employee if you believe, as the runner of a corporation, that employee has been guilty of doing something wrong. You can't just have your own set of rules and say, these are the rules, it's my way or the highway. That day is long gone. The NFL is filing for appeal, but I'll tell you right now, they're not going to win. And I understand that Commissioner Goodell, who is a friend, is quite upset over the loss, but the bottom line here is he and the NFL have a number of rules that they don't really think through the application of, and then when they go under the hot light of legal scrutiny, they never seem to stand pat. And I can point to a number of examples. Okay? So the NFL really needs to sit down and address how it does business in general, but particularly with respect, in this case, to how players are punished. Tom Brady will play against the Pittsburgh Steelers on opening night of NFL kickoff. More on that in my next video.